Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jason, sir, welcome to Zoom. Jason, are you able to see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I believe
Okay, I can hear you, I can see you, and now I'm questioning if I should have gotten on here.
you are in the right place at the right time.
Oh, is this right? Okay, I was
We
wondering.
are recording. We are already recording. So if you
Thought I
had
walked into
dirty
the
little
wrong
secrets,
saloon.
oh wait, I'm hitting admit. I'm hitting admit.
I saw
Oh,
the sunglasses, the hat. I was like, I'm in the wrong saloon. Hold on.
I may have oh, do we know this person? Is this person is approved? Approved. Oh, I'm being told to be quiet, guys. This I was being too loud, so I
This
apologize about that.
this gentleman here is certainly approved.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. So, Mike, welcome to Zoom. Mike, how many Mike,
If we need
I
approval.
Mike, how many hats do you have on your head right now? I'm curious. Uh, you don't have to answer that question. If that question it does not have to be answered here on Saturday. It's probably not even important. Um, I I don't know what is the most important topic. I there's all kinds of topics. This is uh this is Saturday. This is November 1st. This is the very first day of November of 2025, I believe. Oh, Mike is,
Oh,
well, in any case, that's
he
okay.
saw the likes of us and he said, I'm definitely in the wrong saloon, and he left.
It could be. It could be. But it is early on a Saturday, and we understand technology. There are people right now who are wrestling with technology. Oh, and I will hit admit. I will hit. I'm still working on a new word other than admit. Allow. Uh, Chuck,
Hey,
Chuck,
let me
can you
turn
hear me
on
now?
let me turn on my stuff here.
Okay.
Uh, Not having much luck with that while I'm driving. Uh,
Don't don't get
Careful,
stressed
don't
out.
wreck on our account.
Yes, don't do that. That would be a bad way. Oh, and I smashed a button. I smashed a button. Well, that's how I can say the word button. Button is allowed. Will or something to that
Is
effect.
it admitted?
Yes,
Is
yes,
Button admitted?
it is. It is. And so we're in the early part of a Saturday, and I'm just trying to find out what am I supposed to be doing with my time. I have no idea how to use my time. I really
Mm,
don't. I have no idea.
okay.
I've
Let's watch lots of truth or conspiratorial videos
okay, okay.
until we have ourselves about freaked out and see all
Okay.
the problems that are going on. We can all hold hands and sing Kumbaya and wait for the end to come.
There we go. We've solved it in 10 seconds or less. Thank you for hey, and Chuck, it is
yeah,
good to see you, sir. Um how is your Saturday so far?
can you hear me, first of all?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
can hear you.
It says my mic's muted and it's not. I am coming back from Lexington, Kentucky, uh,
Ah,
that little country to the south.
okay. Well, that makes sense. And
You almost went into the South. If you had just gone another state or so, you would have been in the South technically.
No, I'm. This is a different country. Trust me, it's very, very different here.
I believe you. I believe you.
I've heard that's interesting. It is interesting how you can go to just a different part of the country, of our country, and feel like you're in another country because everything is that different.
It is, and like if
People's
you go to Indiana,
mannerisms, like everything about it. It's like you walked into a different world.
it
Now,
is like
Chuck, can I
what?
ask you a very serious question though? did any of the people that you ran into, were any of them wearing, I don't know, let's just say for argument's sake, four hats? Were any of them literally wearing four hats at the same
I,
time?
I don't know. I've been asleep.
Okay, okay. So none of them were wearing four hats at the same time?
I didn't see anybody for hats.
Okay, so they might have been there. They might have been there.
Possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, good, good. I like to establish what is, sometimes what's possible is more important than what, no, I'm just kidding. Um, oh, I hit a button. I hit a secret. That's what I'm gonna say from now on. I hit a secret button. There's a secret button that has been,
Press the button.
yes, and so we've got to figure out which are the important topics on a Saturday, November 1st, as some of us are getting our technology rolling. Max, good to see you on Zoom today, sir. Max,
Yep,
are you
yep.
Where's the scythe? It looks like the Grim Reaper joined us.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'll get it in a second.
okay? Okay, good, good. Now, Max, I'm gonna need you to get more hats on. We've got some of us on this Zoom have hats on. Chuck, it looks like Chuck has at least one hat on, and I have enough to spare. So Max, this one. I think this hat says Michigan. I'm gonna pass this over. Okay, Max. Okay, that I don't know. Does passing
You're
hat?
supposed to reach over and
Okay. All right. Well, I'm officially down to three hats. So Michigan, the first hat I had. Is anybody in Michigan on this Zoom? This one, no, not at the moment. We don't have any,
From Michigan.
no Michiganders
From, from Michigan.
from it. Okay, that counts. That counts. Um,
If they
so
have Michiganders, do they have Michigese?
they should. They should. They certainly should. I'm gonna take off the sunglasses because the sunglasses there were really handy and it was very bright. And we are
Hey,
when we get together, we are a
I'm not
very
talking.
bright group of
I'm not
people.
talking.
What's that? What was that, Max?
Oh, nothing. I said nothing of value. I'm sorry. I was talking to my girlfriend.
Oh, we allow that here. Here at we allow that, but only say nice things to your girlfriend. That would be constructive things that help, edifying. We want to be edifying, build each other up, not tear people down. And so um as we're kind of getting rolling, I'm going to continue to reduce number of hats because four was clearly too many, and so this is a wonderful hat, and it's going to come off now. So
Mr. Lone Ranger has joined the call.
yes, I am excited. Lone Ranger and Lone Ranger, can you hear us?
Yeah, you guys hear me okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
your audio is coming through good, and it is good to hear your voice on a Saturday. And we've just sort of been hamming it up in the first few minutes. I have to apologize. I earlier I had on sunglasses. They're off. That was silly. Earlier I had on four hats. That was silly. We're down to two. Honestly, we're down to two. Chuck has the right number of hats. Maybe Chuck is supposed to speak for a second because Chuck has the correct number of hats on his head already. Chuck, did you have
I could
something?
have more, but I struggled to find this one.
Okay, okay, totally understandable. Totally understandable. Um, so what subject should we try to deal with? I do know I know that there are people who are concerned because of some things that are taking place with things like shutdowns. I've heard this word shutdown, and in any case, what if anything does that
What is
word?
shut down?
It's a good
I
question.
mean, I'm still going out and getting gas when I need it, and I'm going out and nothing shut down here at the farm. I mean, stuff's still rocking and rolling for me. What is shut down? I've been uncertain to that as to what I keep hearing it, but I'm not seeing anything. So,
So but obviously you're not well enough connected to feel the shutdown. You got to be connected, plugged in.
ah,
You got to be in the pipeline somehow, and then when the stuff stops coming out the end of the pipeline, then you begin to question what happened.
Yeah.
I don't have that pipe here either. No, I'm not affected.
It's the government titty.
The
that's
government,
what I'm saying. I'm not seeing anything in my world that's being shut down or slowed down. So I'm just kind of wondering what exactly is getting shut down or has been shut down.
You have not swiped Yo EBT.
what's that?
You have not swiped Yo EBT.
Yo, EBT. Is that what the Snap people use? The Snap folks? I've heard there are Snap people. I've heard.
They use EBT cards. It's smart
Isn't
card.
that interesting that they ended up starting to call it by an acronym that's SNAP, and that's exactly kind of what they're using it to get people to do? Isn't that like just kind of putting the truth out there for those
I
to
like
see?
it.
Who's
Kind of like
snapping?
Certificate of Vaccination ID 2019. Like they call it what it is. It's usually an acronym because the Army, the Department of Defense, and their cronies like using acronyms, man.
They do. They do. They usually tell you what evil plans they have for you. They
Right.
they actually they're not they're kind of like, well, let's tell them, but they do it
So
in ways.
should we be disparaging and lose hope?
No, we should
Because
not.
again, I'm not seeing anything shut down in my world.
And if you did have one of those EBT cards, I think it also depends on what state you live in as to whether it's gonna work in the store today or not,
Uh,
or tomorrow, I guess, or
Hmm.
today. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, good point. Mike C has on at least two hats. So, Mike, do you, or even a third? Oh my, oh
He
my.
got the memo.
Oh, he did. So, Mike, do you want to share just a little bit from your neck of the woods? What is going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, either that or my I don't know how to say this. My lower neck is doing better.
Okay. Well, that is good. That's a
I
good
know what you
thing.
mean. I
Yes.
know what you mean.
Yes, that is a good thing.
And this is the hat I want to go. It's Route 66. This is Ron Paul. And this hat, it says do it right or not at all.
There you go.
I got it at a flea market over 30 years ago.
Those are some great hats. Though
I
all
love
of
flea
the hats are
markets.
No one has acknowledged Max's hat. This has got to be acknowledged.
Is that well, what do you call those things?
Max.
Yeah,
I don't know what you call
Cyclops.
them. I never saw the movie.
No,
Minions. Minions.
Oh, minions.
Yeah.
That's it,
Okay.
Minions.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I
what do you call a hat?
Pardon?
Looks like a Pac-Man hat,
It's a minion hat.
a minion hat.
They
Okay.
got a cartoon out now. You probably saw them. They look like penises that jump up and down with eyes on them.
careful. Careful. We got to choose our words real carefully here.
He's using the scientific word.
That is true. That is a scientific.
So
We do
you're wearing one on your head now?
I thought it was a hat day, so I was trying to join in.
well,
You're the only one that I see don't have a hat, Jason. What are you complaining about? You don't have a hat, Nate. You can't afford a hat. Daddy
Don't have a hat
never
to
afforded
hit
me a hat.
oh my.
That's
Careful.
it.
Careful.
You see my hat right there?
Let's
Right there.
Oh boy.
Come
Oh,
on,
Or should I
boy.
that's
put
funny.
on?
Come on.
I might
It's
put
funny
on
shit.
that
Okay,
hat.
all
I'll put
right.
on this hat.
You are the master of hats, Jason. We know now.
Hey, one thing, there's all kinds of fun subjects, but I also I know I got the hat thing going, and I'll go down to one. I'll go down. I'll take this one off, and I'll go down to one. So
Whoa. Comes out with the best hat of all.
that is, hey, that is a fantastic hat. As hats go, that one looks warm. Is that a warm hat?
This is quite a warm hat. Yes.
That's a keeper.
Yes.
Um, Let me see if I can now be at least serious for part of the time. I know you guys know it's good to switch gears from jovial to serious, but on the serious note, this is a lemon and this is some sort of sea salt. So part of my morning routine, and we've all got probably different morning routines, but I got one of these things. This is a handy dandy, and you notice it's the right color. It matches the color. That's important. I don't know if the color is important. Your squeezer, whatever you call these cool things, I don't know if they have to match the color of the lemon. That's optional. As best I understand, that's optional. But if you squish it into a cup of some type and some water and some of that, I don't know if you have to get it from HEB. You could probably get it from places other than HEB, but it might be a good way to. I think it helps me clear the brain fog faster, and I think so. In any case, that was my quick commercial. My quick commercial for lemons and sea salt. That's all. That's
So
all.
do you mix the sea salt in the water and the lemon juice and drink it, or what do you do? Is that what you
Yeah.
do first thing in the morning?
Yep. Yep. So
Sometimes I do that, but I use sugar instead of salt.
really, is
Might
that
be getting a different set of
Call it
minerals
lemonade.
there. And we call that lemonade.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that does sound a lot like lemonade. That sounds delicious.
I was told in my condition, it's good to drink warm lemon juice before going to bed. I don't know. I haven't really tried that. And I don't even remember why, but just throwing it out there.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Um, what other kind of fun topics should we try to get into? I know I hear from people who are truly struggling. I know that people are, I've even within the last week, I've heard about people have passed away. There's people who aren't on Zoom right now because they might be attending funerals. Has anybody who's on this Zoom, have you lost somebody who you knew within the last, I don't know, since the last time we were on a Zoom?
Not somebody I knew well. Uh, a guy got in a motorcycle accident in Hattiesburg a week or so ago, and I guess he lingered, unfortunately, lingered for a while in the hospital and just passed away here. But like, he's just he's a guy that I just a virtual acquaintance.
Hmm.
I just
don't-
remembered
Everybody-
somebody.
Not sure we were ever in the same room together.
I was going to say over there
Condolences.
by Big E, Mississippi, they got cops are going a little bit nuts over there. I shared a couple of things from those cops in Mississippi are going kind of like crazy on people there. They're not treating them right.
I don't think that's unique to Mississippi, but yeah, I'm sure those things are happening.
Oh, and it doesn't seem like it's unique, but I'm just saying it's just the recent ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the arrest
Arizona too,
part of it.
Texas. I'm sorry, what?
The fact that they were arrested for it is unique.
What were
The
they
cops
arrested
were?
for?
The black market in drugs was a little too tempting for them, so they decided to get involved.
150
agorist.
officers or something? Yeah.
Algorithm.
Hmm. So, I'm
So
very,
what do we do about all that?
yeah. Yeah,
What do
that's
you do about all that?
We
Need
just
more
keep
drugs.
soaking it. We just keep soaking it in and complaining about the problem. What do we do about it?
I don't need to do
Decriminalize
anything
it.
about it.
well,
Decriminalize it and quit putting people in jail over it. I'm saying if they don't commit a crime, let them go ahead and shoot bleach in their veins. It's their veins.
Why would they decriminalize it?
Well, I mean, it's been decriminalized a lot of places around the world, and then people get help. It's looked as a health issue instead of a crime issue. Don't get me wrong. If you create a crime, you rob somebody or steal from somebody or something like that, or fuck somebody up in your car because you're high, that's not allowed.
I
But
think
if you
what
get,
Chuck is asking is, since we see that they're obviously not here for our well-being and our health and our, safety, why should we assume that they would do anything along those lines? I think that's
Yeah,
what he's asking. Am I
that's what I'm
correct,
saying.
Chuck?
Yep. Why
Okay.
would they do that? Yeah. Why would they? Yeah. When you say, well, you're only hurting yourself, blah blah blah, you're saying that they are altruistic and that somehow this law
Yeah,
is in place it shouldn't be, and when if it's
right.
brought to their attention, they'll immediately reverse it. No, they're
Right.
doing that for a reason, and why should they quit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
In Ohio, they legalized marijuana, and basically they put so many restrictions on it, they've got more people in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, now it's not like that where I live. So you smoke all you want and nobody fucks with you. So it's nobody's going to jail because of pot anymore. So
What's the
that
state of Los
made it a lot
Angeles,
better.
though? I don't think people are going to jail for a lot worse than just that, though, in Los Angeles. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're talking specifically about drugs right now, so we're not talking about everything.
well,
I'm
actually,
not
I don't
saying not
consider
the whole
cannabis
legal
to be a
system.
drug any more than I consider coffee to be a drug. It's something that was created by the creator. I think a drug is something that has to be synthesized. That,
Nobody's making cocaine at home.
huh?
Nobody's making cocaine at home.
Right, and that's what I'm
That stuff's
saying. You're
made
you're
professionally.
categorizing it as a drug, and that's what's classified by the federal government. That's why they've been able to dupe people to begin with. It's actually classified as a class one narcotic, which is insane. So I don't consider it to be a drug. It's an herb of the field, just like
I agree.
oregano or anything else.
I agree.
Well, funny you should bring up coffee because coffee is an alkaloid just like cocaine. Also, yerba
But it hasn't
mate.
been synthesized. Cocaine's been synthesized. And
You
just like
synthesize caffeine.
coffee in the native
Synthesize
land where the
caffeine.
coca plant is grown, they do chew it in its natural form and use it
Oh,
as
I
like
know.
a pain reliever.
I know about that,
So it's been
but
synthesized.
but caffeine is synthesized, so
Right. And synthesized forms of caffeine, I don't think are a safe alternative.
Yeah.
Coffee's not the only plant that has caffeine. I can go out here. We live in the Southeast. Big E can do it. A lot of us can do it. If you know what bed straw is, a lot of old timers call it bed straw. It's actually a form of cleavers. You can go and pick all those berries you want and go and make your own coffee out of it. It contains caffeine. It grows right out here wild. A lot of people call it a weed.
yep.
So
It's
I'm
called
saying that the
bed straw.
synthesized forms are the dangerous ones, is what I'm saying.
It could be.
Jason, you said it's called bed straw?
That's what a lot of old timers call it. Look it up by the name cleavers,
Cleveland. Okay.
and you'll be able to look up an actual accurate plant description.
I might see a picture of something I recognize.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've probably played with it, picked it, and thrown it on somebody or yourself because it sticks like Velcro.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Makes sense. Um, I've just been really encouraged lately. I've seen a lot of growth in the guys, myself and the rest of us, even that are on this Zoom, making progress towards being the kind of leaders that I think all of us are. The way I view leadership, and if anybody disagrees with this, that's fine. But the way I view leadership is that, in my way of thinking, we are all leaders and we become better leaders by holding ourselves accountable, holding ourselves to a high standard. We don't want to hold ourselves to, and just to be simple about one of the things, I think we're probably all aware of churches that meet in buildings, and it's fine. Churches meet in some, those types of churches, but generally speaking, the kind of accountability that is provided there is kind of like this once a week type of accountability. And I think generally we need more than that. And in any case,
Yeah, absolutely. Can I go back to, I want to ask Chuck a question. You had pointed out that caffeine is an alkaloid like cocaine. Okay. It's an alkaloid. A lot of things fit into that description. What's your point in saying that? If I
Well, I think it's funny that I'll watch Grady Judd sit down with a cup of coffee and talk about how he put people in prison for cocaine. I think it's funny how you go to a church building and the CEO is up there railing about cocaine and they're serving coffee in the as you walk in. That was all. It's pretty much a socially acceptable drug, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. One of the
Certainly not worth throwing somebody in prison for just because they use some personal use of it. I don't use cocaine, but I mean, I don't think somebody should be in prison for doing it.
Not at all.
Think about cocaine, it's so darn addictive, isn't it?
No,
No?
no, no.
It's
I think
addicted to a lot of people, especially when they smoke the shit.
That's not cocaine. That's crack.
yeah.
Well, crack is cocaine.
Crack is made
There's
from
there's a
cocaine.
difference is in a mental
Well, the
addiction
difference
and a
is
physical
baking
addiction.
soda, so
First
Yeah,
off,
it's cocaine and
there's a
baking
difference
soda.
in mental addiction and physical addiction. First off, physical addiction is something that would be like heroin, where your body literally goes through withdrawals, and you can have physical addiction withdrawals from caffeine. Let's face it. Okay,
oh yeah,
absolutely. But to try to compare cocaine, which has been synthesized, so you're taking something that has been pulled, a chemical compound that has been pulled out of the plant to reduce it to that compound to make it incredibly strong. Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you were to do the same thing with coffee, that would be incredibly harmful to the body, and you'd probably freak out and be a dumbass like people are when they freak out on cocaine.
I used to be able to buy it by the bag on Amazon. Caffeine.
Not going to say it's any better for you.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying I was able to buy it.
Yeah. I guess what you're pointing out is the hypocrisy in somebody sitting there drinking loads of caffeine and they're going, well, you, sir, are using a stronger substance than me, therefore, dot, dot, dot. I see your point. I do see your point.
Yeah.
Once you see cocaine being made, you're like, holy shit, people sniff that? My God. When you see it made, it freaks you out.
Hmm.
I see the point, but I also see where you're roasting coffee beans and making a cup of coffee is, I just can't, I just can't put those in the same category. I do see that kind of the hypocrisy there of judging another as long as what their personal goings on is not affecting someone else. Yeah, that's not right. And
Okay.
once it affects someone else in the public, then yes, someone should step in. Absolutely. That's a
I've
responsibility of
never
every
shot a
man.
needle in my arm before, but I don't think people should be in prison just because that's what they do. I'm scared to death of
Right.
needles.
Yeah.
That would be a
Well, because prison's not a rehabilitation center. Let's face it. They call it what it is. It's another money making operation.
yeah.
I mean, are any prisons even owned by the government? They're all private investors, right? Why? Because it makes them money.
I believe so.
I think, hey guys, I think Mike wanted to ask something.
I just wanted to point out, you guys are taking me back to when I went to Jamaica in 2019. And I bought some stuff on the beach and I smoked it. Ooh, was that good stuff? But it makes me think, man, makes me think of Jamaica right now, and we should pray for them because man,
Oh
they got
yeah.
hit. They got
Yeah.
hit by a hurricane. Nasty stuff.
For sure.
Yeah,
They got
absolutely.
fucked up. Alaska did too lately, and it wasn't even in the news. Alaska got fucked up by a hurricane too. What the fuck? Alaska.
Hey,
Wow.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's been some crazy weather patterns going on in different areas, for sure.
And we down here on the Gulf Coast have had it great this year.
Oh, in terms of weather?
Oh yeah, hurricanes. I don't think I lost a day of work this year.
Nice.
The Gulf has definitely been quiet.
That's a good thing. Yeah. My brain is trying to be thinking about all the different things taking place. I know, even, you know,
AI Atlas
So,
was this week.
I'm sorry, what was that?
AI Atlas was this week.
mm,
AI Atlas was supposed to be the comet that's coming in that they say acts like it's artificial intelligence driven or some kind of crap. I don't know. It happened this week anyway. I know that was a big thing. I don't know whatever came of it.
mm.
At
Well,
my location in
So,
Wisconsin, I should go to it this morning. There are a lot of people protesting this data center north of Port Washington. And I don't know what you guys think of these data centers, but they bother me.
Me too.
It's surveillance by the government, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't get what the fuck they need all that shit for, dude. They got fucking monstrous buildings soaking up the powers of cities. It's like, what the fuck do they think they're doing? What are they
Yeah,
computing, for Christ's sake?
yeah. I
What questions do you need answered that you can't figure out yourself eventually? I don't understand what's going on. It's crazy.
that
no.
is the new currency. It's been that way for a while. Information has been the currency of the big time. They use it, the algorithms, okay? All your posting, your reactions, all these are information. How's the herd reacting? When I look out there and I see my ghost, I'm listening, I'm watching their behaviors, it's the same damn thing. How's the herd responding to the information we're feeding them?
yeah,
Because here's the thing about whenever people are reacting out of too much cortisol stimulation. Okay, cortisol is produced by the adrenal gland. If that sounds familiar because it sounds like adrenaline, it's because that's the same gland that produces adrenaline. These are steroid hormones that are very powerful. It's a drug. We can pump it into our own system. It does affect our behaviors. It affects our responses. It affects our outlooks. It affects the way we behave.
yeah, yeah,
So we can continue to take in lots of bad information because that's what they're pumping to us deliberately. Because people that are being led out of that fear-driven, stress-induced cortisol overload, which
yeah,
is a hormone again, it's a steroid hormone.
yeah,
Okay, it's very powerful. You can't perceive it, just like when you're under the influence of a drug, you can't perceive it when you're inside of it necessarily, okay, or fully. We can do that, or we can realize that, what that serenity prayer, I love that. Realize that we do serve an awesome God.
yeah.
Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, with or
So,
without me
so
raising and clenching my fist and screaming to the world about it. And I'm not saying it's not good to be, aware of what's going on. That is not what I'm saying. Don't misunderstand me. Be aware of
so
what's going on. Have courage
fluffy,
to face
happy
the truth.
information is
Let
what
me
you say what
finish,
you
Max.
need.
Have courage to face the truth, but build the world you want to see around you.
Yeah,
Spread the good,
absolutely.
the true, and the beautiful, and build community, because we can sit here and piss and moan and gripe about what's going on, or we can try to do something about it.
Solutions, solutions.
Manifest what's good
You've
in your
got
life.
absolutely. I, I will brag on somebody who's not on this Zoom because I've bragged on this person before and I'll still keep bragging on him. That's James Corbett. James Corbett always forces people to get back solutions. If we identify the problems, we do need to be aware so that we're aware,
Yeah.
but we always have to convince ourselves and everybody else we need solutions. Solutions means community, people working together voluntarily, as opposed to working together by force. so can
Can
so
we paint a
voluntary,
scenario? Can we
yeah,
paint a scenario to go along with what you're talking about, Eric? Because that is the solution. That really is a solution. Let's imagine things in small numbers. Let's say there's only 100 people that live on the earth. 100. That's it. 10 of those people. No, let's just say one of those people somehow has figured out how to manipulate the other nine and feed them fear all the time, where the other nine, who are much more powerful collectively, are going around divided, screaming at each other about what's wrong. Are you seeing my analogy?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can build a better world.
Exactly.
I believe that.
Yep. It begins with looking at ourselves in the mirror first. And that mirror can be literal or it could be figurative. If I look in the literal mirror, I've got a beard. It looks like Jason's got something of a beard. Some of us may have beards. We're guys. It's okay. I think it's okay for guys to have beards. My wife would rather I'm clean shaven. So at some point, I'll probably knock this either completely off or I'll at least knock it down for the sake of my lovely wife. And in any case, I also know we're kind of getting a little bit short on time, and some of the guys haven't had as much chance to share. So I basically want to ask Lone Ranger, do you have more that you wanted to share and or question us based on some of the things you've heard today?
No, that's good. I'm just listening.
Well, I appreciate you being here. I know that you've got a busy schedule, and so I know Saturdays are a busy day. So I'm glad that you're able to be with us today, with us in this digital sense. So,
Yeah, it's good. Appreciate it.
did anybody else have something? Anybody else who didn't really get much of a chance to speak want to share something specific that maybe the rest of us could help find solutions for?
I had a fun day yesterday. 2 days ago, I asked my friend to stop at a confectioner's and grab some mint chocolate and some Rocky Road because wife was coming home from Texas. And when I got hold of him later that day, he said, no, he didn't get it, and I should go up for the experience. Experience? Yeah, go up there for the experience. Take her with you. Okay. So yesterday we went and we got mint chocolate fudge and Rocky Road fudge from a company based out of Missouri, specifically Uranus, Missouri. Google that. And Google that, and also if you can find some YouTube.
Isn't that where they have a fudge factory? I think that's there.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Uranus is a
Guys
fudge
say,
factory.
"Sir, can I pack your
Can't
fudge
make this up.
from Uranus? I would love to pack your fudge for you. Would you want it loosely or tightly packed?" And
Oh my. Oh
and
my.
it never stops. The trolling just never ever stops. And
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
and they have the entrance doors blocked, so you can't leave via those because you have to leave Uranus out the back door.
Oh my
Literally.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'll post a link to them and read it at your own risk because it's
I've done a lot of motorcycle trips, and yeah, it's there's some shirts floating around from some of the trips that been on that go through there.
it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we got about 70 seconds left, and I'm encouraged. You guys always encourage me on Saturdays, and you know, some of us are different distances from Central Texas, but if you happen to be anywhere in the Central Texas area, you know, you're welcome to bother me in person.
Too much noise in the background. Sorry.
Off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my lawn. There's wonderful books that some of us are going through, and so you know, if you want to be part of it, it's $7,000 to be part of it. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's free. Is it free? Jason, do we charge?
No, we don't charge anything. Just come and show up, listen. Yeah.
All right.
Remember, all actions start from thought.
Yes.
Guard your thoughts.
Erase all rational thought.
Yeah. My
Really
hand's
close.
up because I know we'll be all the way out of time probably in 6 seconds or something.